So guys, I've had my breakfast and I'm just sat having a coffee. I've done my steps, I've had my breakfast, I'm all set up for a good day. I am going to be leaving in like 10 minutes, but with me I always like to be organised, and yeah, there's one thing that I do every day and I thought I'd share it with you today. So if you follow me on my close friends, I share a lot more about my own personal journey, and yeah, you'll already know this if you are on the close friends. It's something that I share probably once a week. I used to share it every day, but I thought, Sophie, like, this is a bit much. So I share this like once a week. It's like my daily check-in with myself, and it's something that I've done for like a year and a half. It's just my little daily check-in, and it's something that I do while I'm sat having a coffee. This is way before I like look at my phone. I always like to have some time in the morning just for myself, just to sort of check in with how I feel. And yeah, this might sound a bit weird, but it's just something that I do and something that I have done for a while. So on my notes I have, it's the 9th of August, so I have the date, I have what my weight is, because as a competitive athlete I take my weight every day, of course I do, and then I have like all my days set out, like Monday, Tuesday, and I'll have there like what I'm training and then like anything else that's important. The second part of the list is things that need to be done that are important today. So today I need to food prep, and I also need to sort out my appointments and stuff for next week. I always send people reminders, make sure that we're still good for any plans that we've got, because I like to be organised, girl. I don't know, I just like a plan, okay? So first of all, I put priorities there, because when life can get a bit hectic, sometimes we can't always tick all the boxes. So I have in that little section like things that are a priority that need to get done today. This just helps me like manage things in terms of like my own personal goals, clients, family, friends, work. So yeah. And then just the third section of it is like I write one thing that I'm grateful for every single day. And that sounds like, sometimes it's hard, sometimes, no, it's not hard actually to find something that you are grateful for every day, but physically writing it down, it's like, oh, that might not sound to some people like that's something, but yeah. So what am I grateful for today? I'm grateful for, I'm going to write it at the bottom, I'm grateful that my clients trust me, because this really like kind of goes with what I'm about to do today, because I'm going to support a client at a show. And yeah, when Dan first came to me, he was like, I think I like want to tick a box, I want to step on stage, I want to prove to myself that I can do this. So this was just something that he wanted to do. So yeah, today I'm grateful that Dan trusts me, and yeah, I'm going to set off in a minute. Gonna go have a little look, see how it looks. I've never seen him in person, because we can laugh about it, but when Dan sends me his check-in photos, the lighting is shocking. So yeah, if you are a client and you're ever checking in, please just, I mean, I always tell my clients like that lighting is like, I'm no good, I can't even see what you look like. So yeah, we can laugh about it now, but yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the day. Like today is just about enjoyment for him. He's ticking a box. So yeah, let's go get it. I'm excited, and I'll probably check in with you when I'm in the car, or when I stop off, or when I get there.
Been a long time since you looked into my eyes. Been a long time since you haven't heard me cry. Been a long time, baby, don't say goodbye. Been a long time, been a long time. Been a long time, baby, don't say goodbye. Been a long time, been a long time.
Right, we've got Dan here with us. He's just gone to the car to get the Pete Max. How are we feeling, Dan?
Oh, I'm feeling amazing.
Dan's feeling good.
Can't wait.
First time he's ever got on stage. He's excited. I've just requested that he takes 2 Peak Max capsules, because we haven't had any this morning. We've had one meal. He's going to have his second coat of tan at 10 past 9,
yeah.
Then we'll see how he looks. We might add some more food in. But how are we feeling?
Feeling ready to go.
Feeling ready to go. So yeah, we'll check in with you guys later. I'm just updating someone's nutrition plan. So yeah, let's go. So Dan has gone to get his second coat of tan, and then I will have a little look at him, see how he looks, see if it looks like we need a little bit more food. He won't be on stage till 1, and he is going to be in the first timers category because he's never competed before. So yeah, this is going to be a really good day for him in terms of achieving something that he's never achieved before. So yeah, I'm waiting for him, and then I will check back in with you guys once he's got his second coat of tan on. And Dan's making his meal 2 of the day. He's got his second coat of tan on. How are we feeling?
Amazing.
He's feeling good.
Yeah.
Look, we've got some carbs going in here. Not slacking on the carbs. He's going to be on stage in like 3 hours, so we might put a little bit of food in just before he goes on stage, but this might be his last meal until after he comes back off stage. Are you going to rest up now and sit down? Yeah. So we are backstage and Dan has just gone to get glazed. Look at this pump up area. Here he comes. It's been glazed up and we're going to wait a little while, then we're going to add a pre-workout in around 20-25 minutes before he gets on stage. So Dan's ready. He's been glazed. We're going to start pumping up soon.
He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know.
It is their first time. I'll do the judge's work. It's alright, that's what I'm here for.
Yes, Dan!
Come on, boys, give us some energy.
Yes, Dan!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion in third place goes to number 2, Daniel Slack.
Yes, Dan! Off stage.
Told you I was coming home with a trophy, boys.
How you feeling?
Oh, amazing. Put all the hard work in, it's come to prove that I can actually do something.
We're really happy, but we're gonna go
Let's have it.
we're gonna go and
Let's have
evaluate what we're gonna do. Might have a little can of Monster.
Have a can of Monster, and have some dirty ass burger. We are back from Dan's show and it is 7 minutes past 3. Took me around an hour to get home, so not a bad drive all in all. And Dan took a 3rd place in the first timers at the A1 Classic, and the show itself was amazing. Like the way it was set up, everything about it was just a good vibe. And as a first timer, if you are thinking of competing for the first time, the A1 Classic was fantastic, because when you do compete for the first time, it can be quite stressful. You don't know what to expect. So yeah, I think Dan really enjoyed it as well. So all in all, we've had a really good day, and I've actually only had 2 meals because I just wanted things to be right for Dan. And yeah, so it is 3 o'clock. I'm gonna get a meal and I'm gonna have I opened this morning, ready for when I get back, but I'm going to try the new Trained by JP vanilla milkshake, whey protein in my cream of rice with 100 grams of banana and some almond butter, because that is my meal 3. So it's around 3 o'clock. I'm going to eat meal 3 at 3, meal 4 at 6, and meal 5 around 8, and then call it a day. But I might check in with you guys later. Probably going to get a few more steps in. But yeah, we've had a really good day. So yeah, happy Sunday. Good morning, guys. So it is now Monday, the day after Dan's show. And I didn't manage to vlog anything after because I had to go food shopping and I had quite a lot to get done, and sometimes I just reach capacity and then I wanted to go to bed, so I went to bed nice and early, and I woke up today feeling really good. I'm just making my morning super strong coffee. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about Dan's prep briefly. So yeah, Dan has been in prep for quite a while, around 16 weeks, and I didn't give him an off-plan meal. I know it sounds mean. It's just not something that I really do with clients, even with lifestyle clients, unless they want like flexibility. Like ultimately, if you want to reach a goal, like it's just not on the cards. I do implement like refeeds and things like that, and if the client really wants the flexibility, I will work around it, but ultimately it's just not something that I think you need. And I'm always transparent and I'm always really honest. Like that is just how I am, and that is how I coach. So yeah, anyway, he didn't really have like any off-plan meal or anything like that. So yeah, he had quite a lot of high days, and then 2 weeks leading into his show, 2 to 3 weeks out, we started doing like a couple of high days and he started to look better and he was coming in sharper, and then we just did the same thing on like peak week. So we did something like a backloading process where I just kind of like gave him more carbs like on the Wednesday, Thursday, and then when it got to like Friday, we just sort of went back down to like baseline food. And then he got on stage on Sunday. So yeah, that is what we did. We didn't really do anything crazy in terms of like a massive peak. We did use some of the Peak Max, which for Dan, we do have to be super careful because with him, his digestion sometimes goes a little bit out, and we had to be mindful of that. So that's also why we didn't do anything crazy, because we didn't really need to, you know. He's a first timer, it was his first show. But ultimately, I'm super happy with the result, and I know he is happy. So yeah, it was a really good day. And yeah, we're back in the mix. It's Monday morning, I'm making my breakfast. Obviously we're having the cream of rice. I've got my eggs here, and I've actually still run out of ketchup. So yeah, I should have got that when I went food shopping, and I do normally make a list, but I totally forgot, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I am gonna go back to the shop today to get more things. But yeah, I'm just making like my this is like my first meal, but it is going to be my pre-workout meal because I'm going to train this morning. So yeah, I'm going to add a little bit of, if you know, you know, bit of the old salt. So yeah, that is really what happened yesterday. We had a really good day, and I also wanted to do this like vlog for Dan because when I first competed, I didn't really get much content, and I just sometimes wish I'd like kind of documented the journey a little bit more. And if I kind of like in life and with my coaching, I always like to be the person that I wish I would have had when I first started competing. So like for Dan, I just wanted to take some content, and I wanted him to feel like, you know, he's got something to look back on and something to remember. So yeah, that was also a reason why I wanted to start my first YouTube with him involved and with him in it, because yeah, ultimately, like I really just enjoy helping people. So if you want to work with me, if you want to become the best version of yourself through movement, nutrition, training, then add me on Instagram, SophiePD, and drop me a message. I'm always happy to help. Also, at the moment, as you would have noticed if you follow me on Instagram,
I've been posting a lot about Trained by JP Nutrition. If you do want a discount code for 10% off, use my code SophiePD10 for a little save, because we know we all want to save some money. But yeah, so that is it. That is the little roundup of my first YouTube, and I will be doing more. When I first did my first like intro YouTube, since then life has just got really busy, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm busy, but like ultimately I just haven't had like spare time to sort of really be documenting or sharing anything like with you guys. So yeah, there is going to be content coming of training and lots of different things like life, chaos, you know me. If you know me, you know me. But yeah, thank you for watching my first little vlog on YouTube, and there will be more to come. So if you know me, I'm just about to go and sink a really strong Americano and train the glutes. So yeah, let's go get it. Happy Monday. That's all I've got to say.